Hi, I'm Jamie Smart, and over the next 6 or 7 minutes, I'm going to be sharing some information with you that'll really make a big difference to you going forward. And it's stuff that I call head smackers. This is stuff that you may not even have thought about until now, but the moment you see it, you'll be like, oh, that's obvious. Why didn't I think of that? And it can start making a difference to you right away. And so what I've got is stories and metaphors and distinctions because I've been working with all kinds of people over the last 15 years in a variety of walks of life, ranging from corporate to people who, starting their own business, to people who are coaching clients, to therapeutic clients, and, all points in between. And I've noticed three patterns of desire or yearning over and over again. In working with those people. And just to set a context for it, I was walking through London a while back, and I saw all these boards up where there's a building site, and I looked through them and I saw this huge hole going down into the earth, and it was the size of a city block, and I realized that they were building a massive skyscraper there, and the hole was for the foundations. And I realized the taller they want to build the skyscraper, the deeper and more solid the foundations have to be. And I realized that in my work, I meet lots of people who want to create an amazing life. They want to live their most inspiring, fulfilling life, but they're kind of trying to put the wallpaper on before there are any walls. They haven't dug the foundations. And so these three patterns that I wanted to share with you today, I really see them as being foundational. And the first one is purpose, the desire for a sense of purpose. And whether you call it direction or clarity or focus, again and again and again, I hear people saying they want a sense of purpose in their life. And the second one is they want to be productive. It's productivity. They want to make progress on the things that matter to them, even if they don't know what those things are. And I'm sure you can imagine that the purpose and productivity really tie together. Like if you don't know where you're going, it's kind of hard to get pumped about doing the stuff that's going to get you there. And I've been very productive over the years. I've created tons of products and programs and that sort of thing. And people ask, how do you motivate yourself? And to me, the question doesn't even make sense, and for reasons you'll see later. Because once you got a sense of direction, it's obvious. You don't have to motivate yourself to move in the direction of doing something you love. But here's the thing. A few years ago, it was back in 2008, I had this idea, and it relates to the third pattern. I had it in my mind that I would be happy if I could take 3 months off work to go skiing and still have my business running in the background. I thought that would just be the ultimate success for me, if I could be skiing away and running my business in the background, and I would have bragging rights and I would feel great and that sort of thing. So I got the business running like that, and I booked 3 months at Whistler, one of the North America's big ski resorts. And after 6 weeks there, I was bored and I was distracted and I was feeling unfulfilled, and I couldn't understand it because I had been so sure that I was finally going to be feeling really alive. Now here's the thing, I'm not saying my emotional state was terrible back then. It was a lot better than when I was drinking myself insensible 20 years before. But the thing was, I was having a great circumstantial lifestyle, on holiday for weeks at a time, skiing and that sort of stuff. But I wasn't having a great mental and emotional lifestyle. And it brings me to the third pattern, which is peace of mind. Everyone I meet, in one way or another, wants peace of mind. They want to feel comfortable in their own skin. They want to feel clarity. They don't want to be besieged by their thinking. And what I've realized since then, back in '08, when I was at Whistler and going, oh my God, I've played life according to the rules and it hasn't worked out. I went on my own journey, and I discovered that the reason that hadn't worked out for me was because I was enthralled to a misunderstanding, a superstition that was stopping me from living my richest, most fulfilling experience of life. And so I went on my own journey and learned to start seeing through that superstition, seeing through that misunderstanding. And so that's what I share with my clients now. And it turns out that very same misunderstanding is what's preventing people from having peace of mind, is what's preventing people from being as productive as they want to be in the areas they want to be, is what's preventing people from having that sense of purpose and direction in their life. And so in just a few weeks, I'm going to be running my first big event in 12 months. And the only one that I've got scheduled for this year. And the title of the big event is called Purpose, Productivity, and Peace of Mind. And for 2 days, you and me and a whole bunch of other members of our tribe are going to be really unpacking that misunderstanding and overturning it and creating space for you to really start getting your own sense of that peace of mind and well-being. Start seeing through that misunderstanding for yourself so you can clear away what it is that's been standing in the way of you really getting a sense of that purpose and aliveness and allowing you to be more and more productive in ways that make sense to you, working on the things that really matter to you. So it's called Purpose, Productivity, and Peace of Mind. See, it turns out that superstition is what stands in the way of all of those. And as you start to see through it more and more clearly for yourself, it all starts to open up for you. So all the details are down below. You can read about them there. Hit the button, sign up. I look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for your attention.